up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be like a video that I should have filmed a long time ago, but just haven't gotten around to it. It's going to be a life update. I have an announcement. I have so much going on in my life that you guys like literally don't know anything about. I spend most of my time talking about makeup and not so much about me personally. And so I feel like after months have gone by, like you guys know all about the tea on makeup, but like, what do you know about me? What do you know about what's going on in my life? Honestly, I like to keep a little to myself with my own life. You guys have been part of my life for so long. Like I love to like let you guys know like so much is going on that you guys don't know anything about. That makes sense? So yeah, this is gonna be one of those videos where we just talk about like things that are happening that you don't even know. I'm about to let you on the in because you're a little bit on the out. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting to know me. And if you're new here, welcome to the madness. Today's video, I will be glamming while I get ready and talking about what I'm using as well, girl, because you know it's gonna be about the makeup, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and sing the subscribe song and then we'll jump right into today's video. Also, I have a huge announcement that I'm about to tell you about right now.
Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe! Love you, Larlees.
All right, now we can jump right into today's video. I zoomed in the camera and I'm just now realizing that I shouldn't have done that. Now I have to get back up and unzoom it out. First off, before we get into the chit chat craziness of my life, I want to share with you the announcement so that way I'm not just holding you on throughout the video. I have collabed with, drumroll please, it's not a makeup brand, Diff Eyewear. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've been working on this for quite a while. I had been wearing Diff Eyewear sunglasses quite a bit and they reached out to me and asked me would I like to collab with them. Their two past collabors were Demi Lovato and Khloe Kardashian and now me, and I'm like, oh my god, am I famous? They were like, no, we would like to collab with you. As you guys know, me and my own brand LAURALEE Los Angeles make a lot of makeup throughout the year, so I figured it'd be such a great opportunity to do something different, something I've never done before, to switch it up a little bit. So I have collaborated with Diff Eyewear to create some sunglasses and they are so sickening. So I ended up creating a pair of sunglasses called Peachy, and I named them Peachy after my cat Peach, and they are 3 different lenses on them, so there are options and I'm about to try them all on for you right now. Okay, here's the first pair. Oh, they're so cute. So these are the frames. When creating these, like, sunglasses, first of all, are so different from makeup. Makeup, you literally create it. Like, you literally, like, make it. Sunglasses is kind of, like, a lot different. I will say I did not, like, invent these per se. Diff invented them and we collaborated together in making them, and then the shades and the frames and putting it all together in the colors. So this is the all black pair. It's so sickening. I can't wait to show you guys the case we made. It's so cute. So I have a really small head. I'm going to show you my husband wearing them, who has a very large head. They're unisex, by the way, so they're for men and women. They are aviator style, but you'll see they have like a flat edge here, a flat bar here, and then they come down. See, it's like flat right there, and then they come down to like a triangular point. So they have like an interesting take on an aviator style. This is the all black pair. I have a rose gold pair that's so sickening, and I swore I was gonna wear them every day, but I wear these every single day. These are like my ride or dies right here. They're so amazing. So the blue pair has little pink earpieces, and then the frame is silver, but then the actual lens, I'm trying to hit the light, there you go, it's blue. So sickening. These are really pretty by the pool. The light hits it. They're for reflective. You can see my lights in them. They're really pretty. I love these. Okay, whew, here comes the rose gold. Here's the rose gold. The earpiece is pink. On the black ones, it's black. And then these are the rose golds on. They're reflective as well. They're super sickening. These are super trendy in style. Like the color rose gold, you guys know, is like my ride or die color. Literally in love with the rose gold frames. So with that being said, let me show you the case. So this is the box that it came in. I designed it. It says Diff Eyewear. It literally has my signature on it. It says LAURALEE Diff Eyewear, my signature, and on this side. And then again, it says LAURALEE X Diff Eyewear. So cute. Something really cool. I've never seen like a sunglass box like this before, because typically for me, like this is just, it's a lot to put in my purse. So I'm kind of like hesitant to carry these. But this one, while you're wearing them, if you want to lay it down flat and just slide it down in the side of your purse, it actually flattens out and then it pops right back up, and then it has a magnetic closure to it. So it's a really nice container. So if you're still not like, girl, I'm just not a box carrying girl, you also get a bag that the sunglasses come in that we designed together as well. It says Larlees X Diff eyewear on them, and I'll show you. They just slide right down into the bag, and then the bag can also go down into the box if you wanted to, or you can carry it in your purse like this. It also works as a sunglass cleaner. So if your sunglasses are smudgy or dirty, you can just take your little bag, clean them up. So it's like the cutest sunglass packaging I've ever seen, and so many options for when you buy a pair of sunglasses. I like to wear these low down on my nose to peep at people sometimes, like, girl, what you looking at? You know, or if you're like stalking someone, you can be like, a lot of situations that are great scenarios for these sunglasses. The black pair is my every single day pair. They stay in my purse. Okay, moving on to the exciting part. If you purchase a pair of my collaboration sunglasses from Diff, one of the 3 pair, you get a free full-size liquid lipstick from Tarte. This one is called Bestie, and let me swatch it for you. This is the color you'll get. It's a pretty nude color. It has like a brown pink to it, so it'll look great on everyone. It's a very easy to wear color, and that's obviously what we wanted. It's really pretty, so you get the full size of this, and then this is the swatch of the color, and I'm going to use it in today's tutorial so you can see a look with it and what it's really going to look like on. But you get a free full-size liquid lipstick with the purchase of my sunglasses. And a big question I know I'm going to get asked, are they polarized? Yes, these are very nice polarized sunglasses. Tarte liquid lipstick, if you bought it separately, would be 20 bucks. I do want to say this, and this goes along with any makeup that I come out with, any collabs I come out with, any sunglasses I come out with. If you cannot afford it, please do not feel like you have to buy this to support me. And I'm really excited about venturing outside of makeup and creating something different and like expanding my horizon. But if it's not in your budget, please do not pay your bills and buy these. If you're looking for some cool shades and you think they're amazing and they are in your budget, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, hope you enjoy them so much. I'm gonna go in with some of this touch-up primer and just prime these pores. Honey, my face has been breaking out lately, and I know it's just crazy schedule that does it to me. Like whenever I get too stressed and too crazy, that's when I break out. Sucks. And I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution foundation, which you guys know I've been raving about lately. I think it's so great. And we're just gonna color on her little face. Yes, we are. I'm also gonna put on some of this NARS concealer, girl. I'm just gonna go in. Lately, my dark circles have been worse than they've ever been in my life, and I don't know why. So now I'm gonna blend it out with Say It With Me, Darling, my Y6 brush from Morphe, my Y6 brush, darling. Also, one of my favorite parts about Diff eyewear is the charity. I'm a sucker for charity. I'm gonna be working with St. Jude again this year. Hang tight for that. I'm so excited about it. Also, I raised over $200,000 for animals in need for No Kill LA. So we're back at it again, and this is honestly the part of this collaboration that made me want to collaborate with Diff. I love charity. I think it's what makes the world go round. So I'm gonna read you their mission statement so you guys understand why their slogan is charitable eyewear. Diff Charitable Eyewear is built on the principle that designer eyewear should be affordable, fashionable, and socially conscious. Our buy a pair, give a pair promise ensures that for every pair of Diff sunglasses purchased, a pair of reading glasses is donated to someone in need. Buy a pair, they give a pair. Charitable eyewear, and that is what I'm most excited about this whole collaboration about. People in need getting eyewear that they need. Yeah, doggies. Styling and profiling, styling and profiling.
Angles. Face. Ah, the Moabi.
Okay, those look cool. And then if you look, they're like the mirror reflective. Ooh, looking fine, son. Looking fine. All right, and there's rose gold if he wants to look super saucy. All right, setting powder it is. I'm going to use, excuse me. I'm going to set this face. So much has been going on in my life that I really haven't talked about. And I was going to go on a long Snapchat, not rant, but like story time on Snapchat and tell you guys about it. But I was like, girl, let's film a video. So about the adoption thing, well, my niece has been with me for the entire summer, and I'm so excited and so blessed to have her in my life. My mom takes care of her. My mom's 6 years old, and I think she does an amazing job with my niece, but there are certain things that need to be taken care of and need to be done, and me and Tyler are the people for that job. So yeah, we are going to be taking my niece in and she will be mine. She's mine for the summer, and we are working out the rest of paperwork. By the end of this year, she will be living here for good, going to school here in California from Alabama, and I'm really excited about it. My niece has been in my life like really closely, like my whole entire life. Like she is like a little sister to me. She's 14 years old, and I am Aunt Laura. I'm actually gonna take this like concealer blender and use it for my cream contour. But anyways, this is by Chanel, by the way, and I love it. She's 14 years old. She's an amazing human being and soul, and you know, it's just certain things that slip by a little bit with grandma that I think just need a little bit more special attention to, such as grades. I want her to play a sport, and there's so much I want her to do, which is just really hard for my mom to make happen. She's 60 and she's doing the best she can, and she's like the best grandma in the world ever. And yeah, it'll be a big adjustment for me. It'll be a big adjustment for her. She's been with me the whole summer, living her best life here, and loves it here so much. And there's girls here like all around that work for my brand, and my assistants, they're always with her, and I'm always with her, and Tyler's always with her, and she's always swimming, and we just have like literally the best time together. I don't Snapchat her a lot because I don't know, it's weird. Like I don't want her to, I don't know. It's just like I do Snapchat her some because I enjoy her so much and she's with me all the time. But like, it's weird how like you guys don't even know that, and I just want to share that with you. Such an amazing human being, and again, so happy to have her. A lot of you guys are like, well, what about your travels, and what about this, and what about that? Well, she goes on some of my travels with me, and then the ones that she doesn't, my grandma comes and stays. My grandma, oh, by the way, whenever I said when my mom's video, wherever I was filming her buying my makeup, and I called her grandma in the video, and everybody was like, is this Laura's grandma or is this her mom? I heard her say grandma. It's because my niece was with me in the store, and whenever my niece is with me, I call her grandma because it's my niece's grandma. So that's why you heard that, which my mom couldn't care less. My mom's like, call me something. But yeah, we're gonna be working on confidence a lot. We're gonna be working on character building. We're gonna be working on loving. Those are some of the big things I want to work on with her. And her grades, girl, her grades. Oh, Lord Jesus. It's really hard to like, so this is like a lot that's been going on in my life with my family right now, like a ton. It's been pure madness. My family definitely comes first in my life. Taking care of my family always comes first. And I know like so many of you guys are like, excuse me, are you and Laura gonna have kids? What are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna have a 14-year-old. The kid conversation, honestly, our lives is so balls to the walls that the kid conversation, it don't really come up in this house. Next, I'm going to take a color out of my dearest friend palette, Life's a Drag. I'm going to take Campy, which is the yellow shade. Oh, I'm cramping so bad I can barely breathe. This is an M573 brush. Let's talk about what else is some tea that you guys like want to know from me. I wish you guys, I was on a live sesh right now and I was talking to you. I wish. So adoption, custody, charitable eyewear is covered. What else do we got? Okay, I'm going to take an orange shade, which we're coming out with soon. We have a new launch for Larlees Los Angeles in July. And I'm gonna pop this shade on my eyeball. Just gonna take our little orange friend right here. Ooh, she loves the orange shadow. So Larlees Los Angeles is gonna be dabbling with more color. Obviously, you guys know I'm a neutral Nelly kind of girl, and just am. But obviously, you guys should have known my whole makeup line wasn't gonna be neutral. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, okay? I like colorful eyeshadow, don't get me wrong, but it's not like a go-to. Like, you guys know me. Like, if you see me on Snapchat, I'm not typically wearing these colors. I'm typically wearing like golds and colors that are very neutral, and that's just true to my brand and who I am, and that's what I like. I do like colors like this, but that's what I wear the most. So like the first products I came out with, I wanted it to be very true to my brand and like who I am, and now we're venturing out, which I think that's what any brand should do. Do what's true to your brand, and then, you know, once you've done that, like, and that's done, then venture out and have fun with it. So that's what we're doing now, and I'm really excited about July. My stomach is cramping so bad right this second. Like, I feel like I can barely exhale air, like I'm gonna faint. So I'm gonna take Fortune Cookie from ColourPop, and I'm just gonna work a little bit right into the crease. Obviously, you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been doing a little bit more comedy, and honestly, it's like weird. It's like comedy is like my bread and butter. And sometimes I think, Laura, why did you do beauty? You should have just done a comedy channel. Like, you only did beauty because that was your passion at the time, but you knew you were quirky. So, I mean, I definitely have, not regrets for sure, but sometimes I'm like, why did I do that? And then, like, I think of myself now, seriously, just switching over to comedy, and I just don't see a life without beauty in it. Like, I literally just see beauty. It's such a passion for me. Like, I know, like, if I just only did comedy videos, I'd be sitting there on my comedy channel blending an eyeshadow out. I love beauty. I love makeup so much. I have such a passion for it. I mean, I've been uploading every single week. I haven't taken a week off since I started my career. Like, I've never not uploaded a video a week. Like, I've never done that before. And I hope that shows you guys the passion that I have towards my channel. Do I pre-film? Absolutely, but I'm always prepared and always to upload to you guys. I'm just always really proud and happy to upload and excited about it. YouTube, I've never like lost my excitement for YouTube. Have I had uninspiring times? Of course, but I've never lost my excitement. But with that being said, I definitely plan on posting a lot more on my vlog channel and showing you guys more of who I am, more of my personality, more of the comedy side of me that I think a lot of you miss out on. Do I sometimes feel a little misunderstood in beauty? I absolutely feel misunderstood all the time in beauty. I feel like people don't get me sometimes. I feel like people don't get my goofiness, but then there's like this big percentage of you that like really get it. And you're like, okay, she's just, some people just are like, she's crazy. And some people like, oh no, it's like a sense of humor thing. It's about a sarcasm, a sense of humor, me being funny, me being silly. There's not a lot of comedy plus beauty. So I think people just say, oh, it's annoying, and I don't think I'm annoying. I think I'm hilarious. I'm going to take just a little bit of this color called M847, which my mom bought for me from the Make It Forever. I'm going to pop a little bit in the crease right there. A little bit. Anyways, yeah, it's weird. I feel a little misunderstood, and honestly, I'm not like the world's most polished beauty blender. It's just not me, and it's about me being true to myself. I don't want to be polished. I don't want to be perfect. I don't want every single thing to turn out perfectly. I can't stand it, and if it does, that's okay for people, and if they want that, that's okay. But it's like not who I am as a human being. I'm applying this baby pink matte shade Lucky You to my eyelid. I will say this, I think I've grown and changed and become not a different person, but such a more smart person. I started focusing more on myself than anything else. Like I started really like, I don't know, not focusing on everything else, but really getting focused on my channel and my brand and me. Now I'm gonna take the Morphe Gel Liner in Jet, and I'm going to apply it with the little liner brush from Morphe. I'm going to take this little fortune cookie color and just blend it on the lower lash line. But I do need a mirror, darling. And now I'm going to take a little bit of Campy, which was the yellow shade. Alright, time for mascara. I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I'm going to add my favorite lashes. These are Lily Lashes Miami. Some of you guys have asked me so many times how long have me and Ty been together, and like this is probably definitely a Q&A I need to do with him, but people ask me, do we ever argue, and like how long we've been together, and how do we make our marriage work, how do we work together? And we definitely argue. We argue like, I will say, because me and Ty have been together for so long, like a lot of the big arguments have come and gone. Yes, we've screamed at each other, we've yelled at each other. I don't want you guys to think we paint some picture online and you're supposed to be like us and you're never supposed to argue, because we argue, but the screaming fights like are over for us. Will they probably come again? Yes. Are we perfect? Absolutely not. I would say it's more like bickering. We bicker at each other all the time. And try running a brand with your significant other. What makes you want to fight someone? I want to scream all the time, but I just bicker at him instead. And I think in a relationship, a lot of our issues, I'm like, would we have issues if we didn't work together? Hell, I don't even know. Probably, because like I said, no one's perfect, but I'm going to put some of this bronzer on. But you know, a lot of our problems we run into is working together. It's very challenging. Tyler spends 90% of his day, girl, I put too much bronzer on my forehead. Anyways, Tyler spends like a vast majority of his day working on Larlees, like 90% of his time on Larlees, Los Angeles. Businessman behind it all, and I appreciate it so much, but then like he needs so much from me from the brand. So, and I'm like busy over here trying to run a channel and run Instagram and run all my social media like I was doing before until we collide and it ends up being a fussy fight. And then I'm like, you didn't do this. And he's like, you didn't do this. And then we're constantly like, yes, it happens. So we definitely try and like take time for one another. And like, girl, I'm about to use my highlight. I can't even tell you guys what this is yet, but you'll know soon enough. It is, I can't get over it. We'll talk about that at a later time. So I'm gonna go in with this blush from Morphe. I love a peach blush. This is a total dupe for the Peaches by MAC. Like, this is literally it. And now I'm gonna add this Tarte lippy. Shout out to Tarte for hooking you guys up, by the way. And now we're gonna prep and set it. So this is the final eye look. What do you guys think with all my rambling? Girl, what is that? Is that a bug? Piece of carpet. See, she cleans up nice. She can be cute sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. That's it for this video, guys. Gosh, I rambled on so much, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys to death, and I hope this like lets you in a little bit on my life and lets you know what's like the tea with me and what all like I've been going through and dealing with. And the pressure is on me. I will say that. I've been very stressed and broken out lately with dealing with everything, but I pray for the best and I hope for the best every single day, and I hope for the best with you guys, and I love you all so much. And thank you for all your tweets and love and support, especially in the comment section, because I read those comments and there's so much positivity that you guys give me, and it literally like keeps me going every single day. Appreciate you guys so much. Like, I'm gonna get seriously teary-eyed. Like, you guys have seriously changed my life, and I remember just starting a channel, just trying to connect with some people because I had no one to connect with, and now I have all of you, like millions of you that connect with me. You guys just like don't know like what that means to me. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Sorry for an emotional end to this video, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Oh goodness. Okay, bye.